Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Yakuza Like a Dragon. I'm Serious JG. Is my playstyle dragon-esque enough for you guys? I could attempt to play Yakuza even more like a dragon. But for now, let's get in the cab and see what's on the slab. Let's take a cab to Omi Alliance headquarters and continue the story, because I don't know why our conversation with Arakawa-san ended when it did anyway, but it did. So let's see if we can get something more than, "I'm sorry I shot you, Ichi." Coming to the Ring by Chris Jericho. It's just the mullet, I guess. Oh, it's a Mafia family reunion. I can't believe I'm seeing him again, even though I saw him yesterday, and apparently we had an opportunity to talk as long as you needed to, and we didn't really take it. Chris Jericho guy looks kind of annoyed at us. He's staring at the back of our head there.
Hold up there.
Yeah, we know you.
Who's this guy again?
Tendo, one of the Omi lieutenants.
Yeah, I think I recognize him.
Yeah, even I recognize him. He has to be kind of wondering, okay, well, I know this one guy had some Yakuza connections, but how come the homeless guy in the copper here?
From where?
What you mumbling to yourself about? Spit it out. While you're at it, why are you here and how'd you even get in?
Or the catering.
Tendo, let him through. He's my guest.
Your guest, huh? But acting captain, isn't he?
Exactly right. The man who took a bullet from my gun straight on.
Making me a
And
failure.
now here he is, back from hell itself to see the captain released from prison.
Yeah? That is real commitment.
I hand it to you. You're my new
Well,
friend.
if he causes any trouble, any at all, it'll be on you to clean up the mess. Agreed?
Well, I thought you were about to volunteer.
It'll be fine.
There's no way there's any more combat in this
All
chapter.
right. I'll go back to trying to figure out what the hell is going down here today.
Nothing to figure out except the popcorn. So you can watch this shit turn the Omi Alliance on its head.
What?
You think?
Remember what you did in Eugene's show? Now it's your turn.
You're gonna get murdered. He didn't murder anybody, but he did help with beating up Zhao. Zhao should dislike this guy fairly strongly. Wasn't he one of the guys who was torturing Zhao? And again, Zhao is not that... It's not important enough to the plot to really get that much dialogue anymore.
I just realized who he is. He used to be a star heavyweight boxer.
Famously bit somebody's ear
He
off.
agreed to fix a fight for money, but when he didn't get paid, he beat the fixers to death.
Oh yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah, it's interesting that he's out of prison if he beat people to death.
What a role model, huh?
Considering his age, he must have done that a long time ago. Let's see what happened. Oh, no, this is the chairman. This is... Yeah, I'm thinking Mojima and his buddy are it. Oh, XOXO. I don't know that we get to meet the actual protagonist of the other Yakuza games. I have the feeling he won't be dropping by to say hello.
Welcome home, sir.
Could be wrong, though. Omi Alliance captain. Never mind. He's not the guy I thought he was. He's the real captain, not the acting captain. Welcome back. No dreams were your
Here's the
ticket.
plan. The Omi Alliance was more or less split in half when they marched on Kamurocho. But most of the officers, the ones with tenure anyway, are still here in Sotenbori. Soon they'll all be gathering in the HQ's banquet hall, celebrating Watase's release. But by
With,
then, Watase
watery
already have a
punch.
document in his breast pocket.
Alright, everybody
The
choose chicken or
Alliance
beef.
Kansai started off as the idea of a few ambitious men more than 100 years ago. In the early days, we were fierce, ready to go to war at any moment.
But no, we're
Although
both
we only
cowards.
fought against other factions, we know these wars took a heavy toll on the people here in the city we call home. For that, we are deeply sorry.
What? We ain't sorry. What's he talking about?
Therefore, on this day, the presiding chairman does declare, and I, Captain Watase, do co-sign this official document which proclaims the Omi Alliance of Kansai is hereby dissolved.
Huh? What the fuck?
If Kansai is like the South, then I don't think I'd realized until this point. Yeah, the bad guys of all these Yakuza games are apparently the Redneck Alliance.
This we pledge to the Osaka PD.
What? Why are you doing this, Captain? What are you thinking?
Maybe you could explain it to them? At least a bit? This already works for me now.
Dojo.
No, he's going to do the same thing, but at the same time, it's kind of funny if he's like, haha, I'm not actually going to read my declaration. You just dissolved your alliance, and now we win.
Sixth chairman of the Tojo clan.
Tojo clan? The fuck's he doing here?
Psycho's going to hold him at bay. No one's going to fuck with her.
If the alliance does, so shall we. The Tojo clan is also officially dissolved.
Oh, and if the Omi Alliance jumped off the bridge?
I will serve as each other's witnesses as we each end our factions together. This decision was ratified by the Omi chairman, Captain Watase, and acting Captain Masumi Arakawa.
Whoa.
Bullshit! What kind of shady crap this is?
How are we supposed to enjoy a banquet now? You've ruined dinner!
Did Mitsu tell you that, Ichiban?
Oh, wait, what? Was everything a flashback? What the hell? Or are we just seated in the exact same positions in the exact same room as before?
Remember now?
Yeah, this was a flashback.
I
What?
still didn't think that Tojo and Omi would just dissolve at the same time.
What the hell was with us having free reign, roam, and being able to wander around in Sotenbori as part of was that part of a flashback?
I know. This is going to send
No, wait, that can't be a flashback because we were there stopping people from charging the, God damn it, spam risk. I've said it before. It's probably popped up on every Let's Play by now, but if the phone company has the ability to identify that it's a spam risk call and identify it as such, why does it let it ring through and to tell you, don't answer this one, this is spam? Let's wait it out. Okay, so that couldn't have been a flashback because we were in it and never mind. I think we've just returned to the exact same room and are in the same clothes and the exact same positions as we were in before. Although he did say, what's his name, Mitsu tell you that?
waves through our
So I don't know.
and many will oppose it. Doubtless, someone will try to start a war of succession. But we anticipated that and built many defenses against it.
We have a series of pitfall traps. Also, there are some stairs where we've got a mega rock which will drop onto the stairs and then roll down.
Defenses? What did you have to do?
The sixth chairman planned every last detail.
He's a really good guy. Got
Watase
handed
was
to him.
involved too. He felt the same sorrow as I did about the future of Yakuza life.
Yakuza like
We were finally
basic
forced to conclude that
thugonomics.
this is where it will all end. The problem was how do we end the largest Yakuza group in Japan peacefully? We knew that if we simply
we
broke
could
the
have
news to the officers,
not ended
there
it.
would have been mutiny. To make matters worse, Watase had just been thrown behind bars by way of the 3K clan. And with their leader out of sight and out of mind, one wrong move could have started a coup.
Yeah, there's been a lot of kids. Zhao's like, yeah, tell me about it, man.
Kamurocho 3K plan in our favor.
How'd you do that?
We came up with 2 steps to implement. First, ensure the 3K plan succeeded.
What the hell?
To achieve that, we purposely let Arakawa-san leak the Tojo clan intel.
Yes, it will take a balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. I completely agree, Mr. President. What the hell?
And then Aoki drove the Tojo clan out of Kamurocho just as we knew he would. He had no idea, of course, that this was our desired outcome. Amusing to think that he still considers it his greatest achievement. In reality,
He's actually a big
the
sucker.
3K plan only worked because we allowed it to.
Apparently.
But
After
why?
that, the sixth chairman made his second request of me. I was to keep playing the role of the greedy traitor, dancing on the Tojo clan's grave.
Shooting
All
my
while
most
bringing
loyal
the
follower.
Oni into Kamurocho to take the Tojo clan's place.
Arakawa-san's admirable efforts split the Sotenbori Omi horde right down the middle. Which leads us to Sotenbori as you see it now. Half its men stuck in Tokyo. Weakened, spread too thin.
And this was Arakawa-san's goal all along? This exact situation?
Yes, and he finished it right on schedule. Watase's day of release is here, and we can make our announcement.
Wait, so now we were in the middle of this conversation, and then we went into a flashback that included free roam for us. Then we saw the announcement. Was that announcement like a dream sequence? What the fuck's going on? It's just like Inception all of a sudden. I have no idea. Now it's like they're talking about we could make the big announcement now that Watase has been released. Like, was that us imagining how it might go down? That it hasn't really happened? What the? No, it's just a little flashback. A flashback to understand why we're doing.
Watase! You're a goddamn traitor!
You're gonna do that individually to every single guy? Or ties.
I made sure this would be nice and sharp for today. I really want to test it out. Any volunteer?
Anybody else with a tie that they want cut dramatically?
Damn, seeing these Tojo clan legends fighting is fucking crazy!
Yeah, very impressive. These guys are all Omi officers, huh? There are still this many? Even with half of them in Kamurocho?
Yeah, well,
If I didn't know
they go
any
for
better, I'd
quantity,
say you sound
not quality.
excited.
I'm not excited.
We're gonna march this declaration down to Osaka PD. I know, most of you are none too happy about it. So listen up. If you consider yourself real Yakuza, then you have to stop me by force.
What?
Good
I'm not sure
shit.
this is how the Yakuza
I'm
really
starting to
works.
see the big picture, Arakawa-han.
Han? What does Han mean in that?
Oh, this kind of brawl. Most of us never lived to see one like it. So if we're gonna make history here, you bet your ass I'm gonna take a stand with the side having the most fun.
You twisting the knife on us, Tendo?
I mean,
I'd
it
much
is.
rather
like I
fight
said.
with you than against you.
And
I
he's like a
say we're
pussy.
still looking pretty outnumbered here.
That's the whole reason they called us, man.
Finally time to step out of the shadows, huh? Look at us. We're about to have the fight of our lives just to get that point across. With the Yakuza
And then
legends at our side.
we get shot in the back by George Takei. Psycho again, looking completely out of place. This. Just saying.
Let's make it one to remember!
This is gonna be better than Pancake Duck.
Scared?
Take your best shot.
Okay. Nice thing about these battles is that the guys are sufficiently packed together that we can get some area of effect usefulness for a change. Actually, that wasn't really that cool. I really should have...
Get alive!
Honestly, I really should have Aerie, or have Psycho as Matriarch, because that is the best crowd killer.
Let's go!
I'd have to assume there's going to be more than just this fight, too. Because all these guys have good clearing stuff. I just figure these would be more effective than the super expensive ones, because we'll probably have more than one battle we're going to be going through.
You're gonna be in a here we go.
You're going to be in a here we go.
You're weak.
Don't say that, damn it. Wow, the two of them together took care of that guy pretty well.
Okay. Don't get caught.
Drop it.
Let's go.
Now follow up on Nava. There we go. Got the like double teaming has been pretty effective.
Come on.
This just doesn't feel that epic, despite what the story is having us believe about this fight. It's I guess there's other fights going on throughout the room. But this isn't. This has a couple of fights in the Sotenbori battle arena that were similar as far as like quantity of enemies.
I got this. Better luck next time.
Job rank up for a few folks. Well, 2 folks. I'm even better at destroying men's wills than I used to be. And I'm even better at being a member of the Road Warriors. Oh, maybe this is the only fight we're gonna have in this.
This has gone far enough.
Arakawa-san gonna get in the way or something? Oh, never mind. I think this guy's the. I think he's the protagonist of the other games.
I knew you weren't really gone.
So he's finally back. The
guess he-
Dragon of Dojima.
Yeah, I don't know why I was saying he wouldn't show up, because I was basically goading him into showing up. But yeah, he's the protagonist of all the other Yakuza games. Kazuma Kiryu, ex-Tojo Clan 4th chairman. He's got a very convoluted backstory.
Where'd you find him?
Who, him? I don't know what you're talking about. He's just some
Yeah.
extra muscle. Some bodyguard I hired. Couldn't even tell you his name.
I think he may have faked his death at some point in
Leave this part
the
to me.
800 stories
You guys
that
worry
have
about
happened in the
front
Yakuza
line.
universe.
I'll protect the back. Even if it costs me my life.
Which it won't, because I've already been through 100 situations worse than this.
I don't know who you are. You sure know how to make an entrance.
And once again, I like Psycho as a character, but she really feels out of place in some of these battles. Oh, not a bad tattoo, I guess. Mine's cooler, though.
All right. Time for seconds. This feast ain't over till it's over.
And the fat lady sings, and various other things.
I'm up. Show me what you got.
See, I figured we'd get Kazuma Kiryu as a. That's not his name. See, I already got the names confused. But I figured we'd get him as a.
Take your best shot.
Oh, that one's one of the more effective uses of that one.
Okay.
I don't know why I chose Nanba as the guy who would be not wasting MPs, considering he's the one who can get them back. It's one enemy, one enemy.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
You're gonna be in a world of you want to fight her.
Check this out.
Let's go.
Let's drop the elbow to finish this battle.
Nice. Moving up in the world.
So everybody who didn't use MPs just got a free MP refill. That is literally what just happened. Put your shirt back on, Kasukai. I like men with clothes.
Nice. We did it.
Yeah, it really wasn't that big of a battle from a gameplay perspective. Let's just leave him there dead.
Good luck out there, Kasuga. You're gonna do great.
Oh god, don't patronize this game. I guess there. So I, at some point, might go back and play through all those Yakuza games, and if I don't, I'll probably like freaking watch Lethal's playthroughs of them because I think he's done most of them. The problem is I'm about to criticize Lethal by pointing out something that's exactly the same as I do. They're so completionist. He does so much side stuff that sometimes you're like, I'd rather just see the main story. But I do exactly the same thing. So either way, but yeah, that guy, the Dragon of Dojima or whatever, like when you get in games like this where his backstory is like a completely convoluted mess, which is probably one of the reasons why if they were going to go turn-based RPG, which I think is probably a good idea. I think this game did fairly well, but if they were planning on doing that, it would be a good time to get a new protagonist because I feel like, yeah, his backstory is at the point now where it's got to be really difficult to write for him.
Hey, Ichi.
I'm going to shoot you again.
Arakawa-san.
Taking duck.
Sorry for not standing up. My body's not following my orders right now.
You know what'll fix that up? Peking
Right.
duck.
You deserve to relax for once. I owe you so much.
Well, maybe... I mean, there is a father-son thing going on here because his real son sucks. But some of that is his fault with the whole sticking him in a locker deal.
If you hadn't shown up with all your allies, things might have gone sideways.
And they were definitely
I
designed
didn't do anything.
to be right side up.
It was all my friends doing.
Psycho and Airy truly carried the day.
Well, then you have some very good friends. A rare thing.
For a schmuck like you.
Arakawa-san. I'm very impressed and so happy you survived all this, Ichi.
Are you about to tell us that you are like dying or something? All I wanted was some fucking Peking duck!
Arakawa-san!
Oh. Really is very emotional. He's been waiting a long damn time for some like fatherly affection from Arakawa-san, that's for sure. Today on Secret Underground Crime News. Now for another flashback. Yeah, that whole that flashback, flash forward bit there was highly confusing. But, I mean, we haven't defeated the young master yet. Like, I still don't understand exactly what the long-term plan here is. We dissolve these crime families to spite the young master because we just accepted that these crime families couldn't continue to work the way that they have, or... Oh, we're back at Survive Bar. So that's the plot reset zone.
Hold on. Does this mean you were hiding the sixth chairman this whole time?
Yes, I was. I'm the bartender here, and I'm Salt Snake, and I was hiding him.
That's what I've been telling you. Do you see now?
Actually, I'm pretty damn confused.
Well,
Yeah.
when you have more money than you know what to do with, social connections come naturally. Even unique connections like Sixth Chairman Daigo-kun. We met under strictly
Daiko-kun?
professional circumstances, of course. He came to me for help after the Kamurocho 3K plan got underway.
I told him to become the #1 corporation in Tokyo or it wasn't going to happen.
Did you hide Majima-san and Saejima-san too?
Oh, yeah?
Yes, my butt is big.
And can
Sorry.
I just say, despite their formidable reputations, they were perfect gentlemen each time I spoke with them.
Matter of fact,
Never
I
thought
was
that
dating them
you,
both for a
of all
while.
people, would end up rescuing them. Life is so random at times.
You just seem like such a jobber compared to them. I figured they'd rescue you.
I just lent them a little muscle, that's all. Of course, then I got lost in the fun of the fight. The fight of a lifetime.
Fight of a lifetime!
You really love him, huh?
Not
With
like
all
I
my
do, though,
soul.
friend.
And we're meeting up later today. Call it a date, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna
how
go
romantic.
sing karaoke.
You'll have to dish about it later.
Sure thing.
Survive
Clear
Bar
your
apparently
schedule. I
closed.
can talk about him for days.
Anyway, I'm hanging up on you right now. I know that didn't sound like something, like, it didn't sound like you had agreed our conversation was over, but I just decided to hang up on you. Like, they have Mushi Mushi as the greeting that's specifically for the phone, so I guess I could talk about him for days as the Japanese phone-specific way to say goodbye. Everything seems to be really wonderful, but I don't think the story is over. Like, Ryo Oki's gonna have some evil twist. When I say everything seems to be going wonderfully, it kind of doesn't. Like, I don't understand. This game is about the Yakuza, and the big Yakuza families have just disbanded. So I guess it seems like all the individual characters we care about are in good places, but, like, for him, his whole crime family just got dissolved. Peking duck, sir?
I'm sorry to bail on you, Ichi. I know we made our plans first, but I've known Chairman Hoshino 40 years now. It'd be impolite to turn him down.
Are you serious? This is the guy you fucking shot who came back and helped you after you shot him? He's showing you that much loyalty, and you're like, nah, sorry. But Chairman Hoshino is a friend of ours too. He's like, why don't we all go out?
I get it, boss. Totally get it. When there's a shot at Peking Duck and Heian Tower, you take it. It was kind of silly of me to invite you to a meal in the first place. I know that.
Kasuga, I'm not a boss anymore. Just a regular old man.
Just call me
I don't
Big
give a
Boss
damn
Man.
who
Wait,
I
no,
eat
don't go
with.
there. This is why I'm
Is
even willing to
Sotenbori
meet with
all
you.
quiet now with the Omi Alliance dissolved?
People don't know
Why don't you
how
go
it
there and
reacts.
see?
Not the civilians, and certainly not the Yakuza. Former Yakuza. But I guess it's only natural when a 100-year-old institution just disappears.
The civilians are particularly puzzled. They don't know what to do with all this extra untaxed by the criminal syndicate's income.
Any Omi guys rioting or anything?
No, even if they did, it wouldn't change anything. Even when
The only
they
thing
had
that changes
field
things is
trip,
when you get out there and
they
vote,
didn't
kids.
manage to stop us from submitting the papers. And they've only waned since then. Hate to say it, but their reputation's in the toilet. We don't
They
need
really
to
do
dunk
come
their
off like
faces in the
jobbers.
bowl, too. We'll just let it be.
Did you
Let
really
it
know
be,
it would all
let it
happen this way?
No,
I
we just
suspected.
did the best we could. And this is how the chips fell. I can't tell the future any more than the next man.
I'm just a boss. Wait, a regular old man, not a psychic.
Really seemed like you saw it all coming.
I'm a doctor, not a psychic. No, wait, that was a different Star Trek guy.
I'm sure Masato's in a rage right now. He must be losing his mind.
Foaming
All
at the
his
mouth
plans
with anger.
hinged on the Omi's support, and I just pulled the rug out from under him.
It does seem like the Omi Alliance is a big deal, and it just kind of undid it out of spite against this
I
jerk.
could help myself from giving in to his desires if he threw a fit. It's been true since he was a toddler. I'd always hoped he'd grow out of temper tantrums.
But then again, there was that whole thing where I stuck him in a locker and he was exposed to cold temperatures and it did permanent damage to his, So, yeah, some things between a father and son never change. True that. Ichiban, true that. Anyway, I got to call it a video. When we come back next time, I guess we'll continue with more of this stuff.